this thing going.
Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Now they're running on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Ball handed to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
They'll give it to the running back.
Has the first down and more.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Escapes the pocket.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for his back.
Who makes the grab?
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Shotgun empty backfield on second and inches. On a design run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He'll pitch it. Powering through. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
He runs out of bounds at the 39. Third down coming.
Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back.
First down and more. He's still running.
And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And look at a throw now on first down.
Makes a quick grab.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
And the PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Peters. Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
On the move now. Hit as he released it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long.
At the 22.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw here.
He escapes the pocket.
Oh, what a move. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. And he'll set up to throw.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going?
QB keeper all the way. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
So first and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, North Texas. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll give it to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He shreds the tackle. Breaks an open. Legs still churning. Won't go down. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. And 1st down and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards. And I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Coming to the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Mean Green. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Throwing for his running back. And it's caught. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in third and long and came up well short. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Picks up 7. Good enough for a first down.
Now let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to throw yet again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down there.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a fourth down late in this game. As a head coach, got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Gonna run it. It's Peters. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, looking to throw for it.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking for a late deep shot.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking for a late, deep throw.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And it's a direct snap.
He's running out of time here. This pass is incomplete, 0-0. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate.
And all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.